Hello everybody and welcome to IgnitorSMP episode 3. Now I am very angry. Now I might not seem it, but I am very angry. Now for context, please go watch Captain Ronnie's episode before you watch this episode. And now I'm going to explain why I am very angry. Okay, have you seen this child, this little, choice words, annoying. So here's what happened. Please go check Captain Ronnie's episode. But basically, there's 86 children scattered around the shopping district. This is the shopping district. You have to find them all. I spent 2 hours and 36 minutes going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, all over spawn. And guess what? I found 84. And then MC comes on and is like, oh, I'm gonna look around for a little bit. And he finds it nearly instantly, the 85th one, shortly after I found the 86th. So, to put that into perspective, I found 98.9% of the Ender children, and I was so close to getting all of them. And I am so angry that I'm going to spite this entire server. Why? Because I can. Now, if you're wondering when I'm going to start blowing things up, as I said in the last episode, that has to be postponed till the end of this episode or next episode, so stay tuned. We might be blowing stuff up later. It depends on how I feel. Now, you might be wondering, well, okay, you technically got first place. What? No, first place is last place, all right? Don't, math. Here's what we're gonna be doing. Because I'm this angry, the fact that I didn't find all of them, I am going to force everybody to find them again. And you might be wondering, well, how are you gonna do that? I'm going to hide them personally. And I'm not gonna do the same spot, the easy, even though it took me 2 hours. I'm not gonna do the easy spots. I'm gonna do the difficult spots, the ones that took me so long to find. This is gonna be glorious. Now, I'm not going to show them on this episode because that would kind of be cheating, but please go and check out everyone else's channels because I'm going to be making them so difficult that I'm guessing it's gonna be several episodes from everybody that before we find all 86. So I'm gonna take the next hour or so. It might take me long, it might take me not that long, and I'm gonna go ahead and hide all the children really quick. So I'll be right back when that's done, when I get my therapy by making it obscenely difficult. Alright, well, I just spent the last hour replacing the Ender children, and let me say that it feels very therapeutic to know that someone's going to have an even harder time than what I had to go through. Now, for all you Igniter friends, let me tell you a couple of rules. A1, they are all visible by spawn air. What I mean is, this is gonna kind of give it away. This one is available to spawn air. But if I were to put one below the dirt right here, all covered around, that is not visible. If you've been watching this video, you've probably seen 5 already. That's how dense this place is. Now, really quickly, we're gonna head over to my base. All right, so we're back at my base, and let me tell you, it is gone through some changes. First noticeably is the mega increase in the amount of chests that I have, and like almost all of these are full. Like a lot and a lot and a lot. And was there more diamonds? Did I see diamonds? No. And a lot and a lot, and it's a lot of stuff. Also, the people have been giving me ender boxes. They're in my ender chest currently, but I do appreciate them, and I am planning on using them. I also have glowing ink sacks and ironite dead. Most noticeably, actually, is this giant pit. Now, I've been working with this for days, and so for me, it's like, it's normal. For everyone else, it's like, wow, that's new. I also left some choco boxes out here. Oh, they're all named. Yeah. I got a lot of gifts from Ironite, from Vid, from Ronnie, and several other people. All their links are in the description, and I have been in a couple of their videos. Wink, wink. You should go look at them. Now, you must be wondering, this is an XP Totem, courtesy of Power Inc., minus the courtesy part. Technically, I paid for it, but I paid for the supply of it, which are these bottles of enchanting, which actually I'm being shorted a full chest of these, so Power Inc. is not living up to their deals, if you know what I mean, and that is an issue that we need to resolve. So I have 43 diamonds. I got some firework. Oh, I got an elytra, which we're gonna go explain here in a moment. But this is an EXP totem. Basically, what it does is, if I hold my mending item and stand right here, it heals my item. A little bit of an overflow, which is suboptimal, but now I can heal my axe. And in case you were wondering, well, man, that works quick. In case you're wondering, well, how many EXP bottles does it take? Vid, the owner of Powerbox, has done a little bit of research. It takes about two stacks of EXP bottles to go from 0 to full health. So we're spending about 1 diamond for every 2 tools that we fix up, so I think it's a pretty good deal. Now, moving on to the outside of here, yeah, a lot has changed. First of all, we're getting the structure of our base settled down. We have this bush laying, these bushes laying all around my entire peninsula, minus, you know, the ugly desert over there. But basically everything else is completely surrounded. On top of the bushes laying around, we also have this tree line, which apparently I need to get a tree over here. But basically, for the most part, we have a tree line all the way around. And what we are doing with is probably what you're seeing on the replay mod, is that I am connecting these bushes to these trees via leaves. However, I need to get a lot more leaves for this to be plausible. But, you know, we're working on it. And probably the most developed area is this right here, because you look, it got a nice slant, but from the outside, it doesn't look like that. It looks a little more well developed. And so this essentially is what we're going for throughout this entire base. Now, what I'm thinking is that bush is going to go up to these trees, and then all of these trees are going to lead to this one, and then this big tree and this big tree are going to lead all the way up to this one. And then this one is going to make like kind of like a tent and go all the way down here. And I'm hoping that the tallest point in this entire place is gonna be right here, which is kind of the middle. Actually, the middle is more like right here. So hopefully in the middle we have the tallest point. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to do that, but you know what, it's fine. Now, another feature that I've put in is I've completed this waterfall. Now, this wood is actually supposed to be water, so if I place... This is where the water line is supposed to be. I just don't want to fill it in yet because I'm not really done with it. So we have multiple waters leading into this pond, but probably my proudest is this one, where it actually cuts through the stone, and it has these like leaves growing, and it goes all the way down. And it actually comes in right there under those stones. And actually the coolest part is this little indentation in the water is actually following that water. Or the indentation in the ground is following that water. And so it's really true to erosion and kind of like how sinkholes are formed today. And this water goes in there a little bit and stuff like that. So. And by the way, almost all of this work, except for the water here in this pond, all of the tree work was done on a 4-hour live stream. Yes, I live stream on this channel. So if you would like to join in, please feel free. We have a very fun time with everyone trying to get me to, you know, take their money and make deals with them. So what I'm going to be doing right now is I don't have any shears, but I can use this one. I'm gonna take this down. And I'm gonna test something out. I'm kind of wanting like the tree to actually have like proper branches. Now, as you can see, actually, this is perfect timing. It's getting real dark outside. If you look in here, it gets dark. Because if you look at the light level right there, light level is actually 0. That's not good when you're trying to build a base that you want people to be in. So one of the things that I'm going to be trying to do is connecting these trees via some sort of like, kind of like a root or a branch system. And then with that, I'm actually going to be placing these glow berries to see if I can make it look, or if I can light it up. So if I, oh, I didn't mean to do that. But if I do that, see, look, and now we got light level 13 right here, and then it goes down to 8. So this next block will need another light. But you know, if you look at that, you know, that looks nice, right? And so I'm going to place a string below it so it can't just, so mobs can't spawn back there. But I think that's what I'm going to try to light up this entire base with, is this very simple branch system. And this is probably going to go all the way up to this tree, to be honest. And then following that with the shroom lights, I'm planning on using the shroom lights more out here because these trees are a lot bigger. Kind of like Chinese lanterns, I want the branch to go down and up into that one and have shroom lights on top of it. So that's my plan. I'm probably going to be doing it in a live stream. That's probably going to be uploaded after this episode. So if you're watching this right now, hey, guess what? There's a live stream coming in soon. And by the way, I have a playlist of all my Igniter stuff, including my live stream. So if you ever miss anything, go there. Links are in the description for Ronnie and everybody else on the server, but most especially Ronnie. I guess random too, but Ronnie. And without any further ado, if I can get to bed, I can. Have a good day. Keep on thinking.